Hello everybody and welcome back to Enigmatica 6 Expert. In today's episode, we mess around with a lot of different things. We get ourselves infinite Godshards, or at least figure out how to do it. We also get ourselves a Luminous crafting table for Astral Sorcery and do a little bit of Starlight Infusion. So, I hope you enjoy. Okay, so today we are going to be doing a bunch of random things. What I want to do today is get myself a God Forge going so I can turn all of these relics I have into, well, Godshards. And to do that, we need, of course, a God Forge. Now, to do that, it's pretty simple. We just need some Nebu and any type of furnace. But we're going to cheese it a bit and use some Dusty Mumbies, which is why I have them set up. So if we come over here and look in this chest here, I should have a few Dusty Mumby combs, and I think I have a few lying around in some of these chests, yeah. I'm trying to organize out some of these combs here because some of them I don't want to be processed up. For instance, like the spelling and the clockwork and the catnip and the wet for the time being, because the spelling and the clockwork both require bottles to run. Because, of course, the spelling honeycomb gives us bottles of enchanting, and the clockwork gives us a builder's tea. Now, of course, if I put that in here with all these other combs, it's going to cause them to give me out different comb bottles of each one. So I am not going to do that. I might even make another centrifuge and just do them ones alone. We'll see. But with all this Dusty Mumby comb, we should be able to go ahead and make ourselves our God Forge. Now, if I just compress up these 45 here and chuck it into the system now, and I think actually I was in the tomb mining up a ton of Nebu. And I think I've already crushed it down and smelted it. Yep, so we got plenty of Nebu ingots, which is great. I only get 3 stacks, so I don't think we're going to be able to make that many Godforge blocks. But we should be able to make at least enough to make ourselves a good few Godshards. So this is a Godforge chest, or forge. And now I want to make myself a, well, make this thing automated. To do that, we look up some chests here. I'm going to need 2 gold chests, so grab them, and I'm going to need some pipes. Would 5 pipes be enough? Probably. And you know what? I don't need a pipe wrench. What I need now is extraction modules. So give me out, I think I need more of these servos. So give me out like 3 servos. So 3 servos, and give me out the pipe now. And now make ourselves the low extraction modules. Oh, I can make 4. Yeah, I might as well use the 4. I'll probably find something else to use this 4th one for. Put actually all 4 of them away, and then we're going to upgrade into medium, because I don't think we need any higher than medium. Actually, I think I only need like 1 medium. That's it. It's request 2, but then I'm just going to just keep 1 on me and take this one. You know, actually, you know what? It doesn't matter. We'll just make the 2 anyway. So, come upstairs. And I'm going to do it up here because it's simple enough to do. So, God Forge roughly about here. And then pipes are going to go across top and bottom. And then across into a chest right here. And then another chest right there. Ooh, we are 1 short. Okay, I need to go grab myself 1 more pipe. And after this then, do I have any pipe left? No. Let's grab ourselves out some pipe. I only need 1 set. And then there's a few things I want to quickly discuss, which we will be kind of doing on the live streams, just in case you're not keeping up with those. Over behind our factory over there, where we're doing Nature's Aura, we're going to be changing up the area a tiny bit. And by that, I mean, I have cleared out a lot of the trees that were around the Astral Sorcery Temple. So I flattened out this entire area, and I've gotten rid of all of the trees. Now, they're still, like, it looks very, very barren back here. Like, we need to change up the landscape and get some more decoration and trees going. But to do that, it'll be too much to do in 1 episode. So we're going to have to do it on stream. So that means building out a lot of stuff here. So the plan for what we're doing is, I've kind of changed it a bit since I've last discussed it. Nature's Aura, we're going to move this altar over here in front of these trees. And right here, where this big open patch right here is, we're going to put ourselves our celestial altar once we make that. No, the Iridescent Altar. That's the final tier. So this Iridescent Altar and its big, massive altar platform we'll put right here. And then over here, we'll have our attunement altar. And then across the front right here, we'll either put down automation for crystals, like the rock crystals and light wells. So we'll produce up nearly like infinite liquid starlight. If not, we can put it on the little patch over here, or maybe even behind the altar right here in like hidden away. And then I'm also thinking of keeping this altar the way it is. Get rid of the water in here, or maybe do something else, because there is a crystal underneath here. And I need that crystal access to the sky, so I can actually start doing some astral sorcery pretty early on. And any recipes that do require a lot of starlight, we'll be able to get it from the collector crystal. And then also, over here with our Ars Nouveau, I'm thinking, back in Old Mod 6, we made ourselves like this purpley blue dome, or like cave kind of thing, out of Myelite, which is a block from Quark, I think found in the end. Myelite. Yeah, this stuff here. This stuff changes colors depending on where it's placed, kind of between a purple, pink, and blue. So if I make myself a big cave entrance right here out of it, like just big dome, and then go down a bit into the ground. So if we have a big staircase along here, going down the way into the ground and have our big dome, and then inside there, we'll have all of our Ars Nouveau auto crafting and other kind of random things that we need down there. So if we can set that up down there, that'd be pretty nice. Botania will have this whole open area here to do it. So we'll be setting up probably mana production over here. And then anything that requires mana will be kind of crafted out here. So yeah. And also these golden trees, I really like how like this looks. Due to like how like thick it is. It almost looks like a straight wall. I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is I'll run a row of these trees the whole way down to the edge of the factory here. Maybe bring it just down the side of the whole factory here, kind of to encase everything. And then maybe run some across the back here, just to hide everything. Because I think having a big wall of trees would look kind of cool, as opposed to having a big wall of just stone. And maybe thin it a tiny bit. Like, it looks kind of cool, thick like this, but sets of trees might be a bit big. But what if I just get myself 2 trees, but space them so they'll have 2 blocks in between each other? And then just run a huge one the whole way down, outlining our entire magic area. I think that'd be kind of cool. We'll have to do that on stream as well. Back to the God Forge. We're getting a bit sidetracked here. So the God Forge, I need my pipes, which I do have. Now I need lava. Because I believe this God Forge needs lava from what I've seen. Actually, we just go up here and check inside it. You can see it needs a bucket. And of course, to melt down the tools, you're going to need something hot, which of course is lava. So buckets, I have 21. So if I just take out all of them and maybe craft myself another 64 sets of buckets, I should be able to go down to our area below, like Y level 12, and go to that lava lake and fill all these buckets up with lava. But first, actually, I want to make myself a magnet. This Fluxo Magnet. I think it's about time we make one of these things. And that will free up our magnet slot in here now as well. And also, I found another broken heart piece. So there we go. I have nearly all of them. I think I'm missing 1. I thought there was only 4, but apparently there's 5. And also we got this mossy belt, which we don't need. Because our armor will pretty much be fully repaired after like 1 like kill or death of a mob with all the experience. So is there anything like in here that would be specifically good? Sets enemies attacking you on fire. Pillows of secrets. No need to sleep. No more phantoms. Not really. You will get triple rolls from fishing. Don't really need that. Ice shard. No. Golden swatter. Dragon's breath. Wither nail. Yeah, there's not really much in here that we kind of need. Maybe I'll just go with the extra like luck or something. Or do I already have the luck one on? Oh, here it is. I don't know. Is the luck going to be actually any good? You know what? Let's add the golden tooth. +1 looting. It might help when we're trying to get more spawn eggs of mobs. Redstone flux coil in. Fluxo Magnet. Craft this now. And we'll have to go charge it in our power cell, and it says V is the default button. I don't know how to change it. I've tried looking through the controls to see where it is in the thing, and I cannot find it in there. It is called a Fluxo Magnet, but when I go into controls here and type in Flux, and type in like category or key, it doesn't show up at all. And if I type in V and go to the key, we only have iron jetpacks, cycle forward mode from Cough, and the Ars Nouveau spellbook. So I don't know how to change this thing. Doesn't say it in here, unless it's to change in the config somewhere maybe. I don't know. But anyway, we can put this in here and get it charged up so that it will be able to attract items for us. And I don't know, can you actually upgrade this thing? We can make ourselves a mining gadget magnet upgrade or a magnet upgrade from Enigmatica for certain tools. They get drones, chest plate. Oh, okay, so we make ourselves a pneumatic chest plate. We can add a magnet modifier into that. That's pretty cool. These items can be dyed in a crafting grid, and we can add reactive, holding, and soulbound. What does holding do? Increase storage capacity of certain items. I don't know what this thing needs storage capacity, unless it's talking about its storage of power. Yes, it is actually. Holding 1 is 75 instead of 50. Holding 2 is 100k instead of 50. And holding 3 is 125k. So you're telling me if I just go enchant this thing, I can get a chance of getting a holding and make this thing even better? Hang on. Can I enchant? I can. Soulbound and holding 5. Oh, that's going to be so good then. That means it'll have so much power to last me while I'm around picking up stuff. So how much does this thing hold now? 175k. Wait, is that the same as this holding 3? Or was it 125k was a holding 3? Can't remember. But it says it needs a transfer of a 1,000 per thing. I mean, we can transfer 175,000 items before it runs out of power. And you know what? I want to keep my gluttony charm on, so I'm just going to have to keep it in my hotbar. And it's on by default, so that's fine. So if we throw something... Or not? Is it actually turned on, or is it just look like that? Okay, the range on this thing is actually quite bad. But you know what? It's fine for now. Let's go down here and grab ourselves lava and get this Godforge running. Alright, I've got myself plenty of lava now. So come up here and we're just going to stick, I don't know, half this chest full of them. And we should be good then. You can see I have a lot of them in here. So to stick all that in there, and that should be plenty of lava to keep this going for a while. Maybe just take away a few. I need my extraction upgrades now, so you are just going to be in here. And you're going to pump lava in here. Okay, maybe this high extraction might be a bit too much. Because it's going to try and pull multiple items at a time. But in here, I want this thing to disallow lava buckets, meaning it won't pull out lava, which is exactly what we want. Open our bag here, take out all of our artifacts, and now stick all of them in here, and it will pull them out. As you can see, it's pulling out multiple at a time, which isn't exactly ideal, but it's fine, because now if we just speed it up, give it a lot of time, it should just process out everything relatively quickly. Okay, why are you... Oh, yeah, because I needed to pull out the bottom then as well, meaning I need to add another extraction upgrade onto it. Now I need a 3, not just a 2. You know what? We'll swap the one that's connected with the lava and the other things with this low one, and then we'll put the high one in the bottom here. So take you out and put you in instead. Put you down here to pull out the Godshards. There we go. And now everything should be running perfectly. So yeah, now we're making ourselves Godshards, which is exactly what we want. Now, the thing is, of course, we don't have the extra Godshards, for instance, like the Anubis ones that we would like. If we look up Godshards in here, the Anubis Godshard, which is, what color is Anubis? This guy. He is needed for other things. For instance, making ourselves dimensional storages. Actually, I think this works with any Godshard. Yeah. I know there's some... Okay, yeah, like for instance, the Reaper's Scythe. This requires Anubis. So that means now we technically have everything here to make this guy. It's just we don't have the altar. Other things that, for instance, Anubis needs is like else actually is in here that Anubis could use? Soulfire Wand? Maybe. Yeah, there's actually not that many. But yeah, now we need to make ourselves Godforged blocks. Ooh, you can make ourselves different lanterns. I wonder if these give effects if it's nearby. Something to probably try. But anyway, 8 Geb Godshards and 4 Ises? Ises? I don't know how to say that. I'm going to say Ises. Or Ises. Probably Ises. Still 2 more to go. But anyway, let's come downstairs now and see if we can make ourselves some Godshard blocks. So, do this and remove the shards, and then Shift-Alt-Click request to request as much Nebu and Dusty Mumblecomb as we can. So we can have 51 blocks in total, and doing this now will give us random Godforged blocks. I forgot to actually make myself the hammer now. So this hammer, can I request it? Yes, I can. Everything must have made it back to the system quick enough. There we go, Nebu hammer. Put this back in here now. More Godforged blocks, and Shift-Alt-Click. Request 44. So now with this, we come up here and put down these 6 blocks that we just made and vein mine them. Boom! Another assortment of random things. Now we got inputs, atoms, newits, and it looks like Raz Step. You can walk on top of lava, which is pretty cool. And now we can stick these ones in here and melt them back down into more Godshards and remake them into more Godshard blocks and pretty much have ourselves infinite Godshards because each tool gives us 4 shards, and it only takes 2 to make yourselves a Godforged block, which will then give you another one, which will break down into 4. So every time you do this, you will get 2 extra Godshards, which is pretty much duplicating them. So that is really, really good. So yeah, I can just keep breaking these down until I run out of Nebu, and then from there on we can just look into probably mining more. So the ways we can possibly mine Nebu right now is by hand. We can't really do anything else other than mine it by hand because we don't have access to a digital miner. We do technically have access to a builder, but there's a couple more steps I do need to do. One, that is get ourselves a kiln going, because now I need to make this kiln, and we're also going to need smoldering lapis. The smoldering lapis will have to be cooled inside a thermopneumatic plant, which we need to do pneumatic craft. I think I was meant to do it this episode, I said last episode, but no, we're going to probably be doing it next episode because I'm hoping to do a stream and build ourselves a pneumatic craft factory building. But then this is going to make our upgrade matrices, and then inside the kiln we need to make ourselves crafting components, which then we can make ourselves like mechanical components, blank modules, circuit breaker, or blank circuits, and vacuum tube. The vacuum tubes are needed, I think, in one of these guys here. Yes, portal controllers, which are also needed for the builder. So yeah, we need these guys. Oh, there's portal frames. Oh, it does also need a portal controller. Right. So that's an XNet controller, which is easy enough right now. Portal frames, that just requires vacuum tubes and arcane brick. And advanced PCBs, which does require us to get into pneumatic craft plastic. Or we could try and get ourselves RAM chips, which require redstone relays, which is just redstone, cobblestone, and a redstone torch. That actually ain't that bad, because we can make these guys in a sequence assembly. So yeah, we could possibly do it this way. But this guy gives us 4, which is probably way better. Plastic requires us to have a bucket of liquid plastic inside of a chest, which then you add this heat frame onto it, and then try and get that heat frame down to a super low temperature, preferably below 0, and then you can get yourself all the plastic sheets. It's different than I remember for pneumatic craft, but it still works, so we'll be working on that. So, while those Godforged blocks are kind of just smelting down, let's actually look at our bees quickly. Like I said, we're going to be doing some random things today. These guys here, I think last episode I was talking about this potion of calming. If I make that potion now and throw it on these guys, will they become calm? Meaning I can actually make them produce honeycomb. Well, I don't know why I'm looking at them chests, because in here is the one I'm looking for. Coal honey bottle. With this, we should be able to make ourselves the calming potion. So, bottle. Do I have bottles? I have one. Give me out 3 new bottles and give me out some wart because I need to turn this into an awkward potion. So inside our brewing stand, add our potion or empty water bottles and speed it up now because I have 30 hours, so plenty of time to work with. Now add this in here and give me out a redstone and a gunpowder because I'm going to increase the time and the turn into a splash potion. So this should make it into, wait, no? Oh, I think it's actually a glowstone instead of a redstone. Does glowstone turn it into a 10 minute? Yes, and then if I throw this gunpowder, it should make it 10 minutes of calming. Damn, can we make this go any higher? I wish I could make this thing like an hour long. Nah. Can only throw it into a lingering or a splash potion. Hopefully later on we should be able to make like tons of this stuff. Yeah, apparently you could just make it in here with that. Fluid encapsulator? Yeah. I think later on we might have to automate this because I don't know whether or not the bee is going to become calm permanently or will he become aggressive again after the potion's effect has worn off. As you can hear them, they are buzzing in there, but just throw this potion in. Apparently they hadn't reached them. Okay, they're calm now, as you can see, and now they're fighting over this flower. Now, the issue is they're way too big to do that, so I might need to grab myself some bee jars. I'm kind of hoping now that they are calm. Do bee jars work? Let's grab myself out another set of bee jars, because I don't seem to have any in my backpack anymore. Hopefully now they will be able to be picked up by these things. Because I did actually manage to get a bee. Or like seeing that you can get them inside the jar. It's just maybe not when they're aggressive. Ah, okay. So yeah, they can't go in the jar while they're aggressive. So we have 10 minutes here to see what this guy can... 5 minutes? What? I threw a splash potion of 10 minutes on him. He only has calming for 5? Oh. This guy says he has a hive position of none. And if I look at these guys, they do have a hive position. So if I go over here and get myself my bee wand, can I give the bee an area? Let's go to our resourcefuls, because I did make myself the honey wand, the honey dipper. This is how you control bees and tell them what flowers and stuff to use. These 2 brute bees, I'm just going to leave in here for the time being. I don't really need them on me. And if we fly over here now with the honey dipper, can I tell this guy how to find its hive? As you can see, is he pollinated? Oh no, he went in. Okay, nice. Okay, I thought he wouldn't be able to find it because he didn't have an area locked. So yeah, he did go in. So it is possible to breed these bees in the hives. It's just that they are born with angry. I could be thinking something else here, but isn't it possible to like breed bees to have specific stats? Can I like breed a brute zombie to not be angry? Is that a thing? Because is there like different rarity of bees? Because the Beepedia here, if I grab this out and look at this thing, that says 81 bees, but like there's other ones. Like if we go to here to the brute zombie, you can see you lose the stingers, no. Time and hive, 240 seconds. Giant, health, passive, no. But he has all these different stats here. So breeding, traits. If you look at his traits, he has swim, zombie, and angry. And in here is where I've found calming effect will stop them from being angry. But it seems like it might be only temporary. If it's temporary, well then that's kind of disappointing. But there's not much else I can do unless I automate potions to be made and then have the dispenser on a 10-minute timer to throw it into the hive on top of the bee when he's angry. That might be what I have to do. Are all the Godforge stuff done in here? Yes, they are. Look, all these beautiful shards. Let's go turn all of these now into more Godforge blocks and break it all down and then get to work on making ourselves a luminous crafting table. 22 Godforge blocks. That's pretty good. And then we'll pretty much be doubling this again. So each one then will produce another 2. So we'll have 44 Godforge blocks then. And then just keep doubling it the whole way up. Now, the only thing is I need to keep one of them right now, because I need to turn one of these guys into our Luminous crafting table. And I'll show you how to do that now in a second. Let's break these down and get them all in this chest now again, and get them all smelted up back into more shards. Nope, not the hammer. Let's actually leave the hammer in our backpack. Also, I have all these dirty rings and stuff. Let's go troll them into the water nearby. And actually, let me just go troll this lava up here too. Yeah, plenty of lava now to keep all that going. All this stuff now, get rid of it all, and then we'll be able to go ahead and see what all of these guys give us. I've no idea what they're going to give me now. I'm assuming they're just going to be like little rings and stuff that we could possibly wear. Oh my god, that was loud. I might need to turn that down in the editing. But yeah, okay, so we got ourselves a bunch of random things here. Ruby rings, emerald rings, sapphire, gold, silver rings, different idols and brooches, gold coins, necklaces, and I think bracelets? Yeah, bracelets. So yeah, a lot of random things, which I have no clue what they do. What does vanity mean? I have no idea. I'm just going to send all this away because it doesn't look like any of this stuff can be broken down into Godshards. So as far as I'm aware, all of that is useless. Yep, I knew some will come back, but that will stop most if they're coming back. It's just bounce back and forth until it finds a slot in the system somewhere. Anyway, so to turn this Godforged block into a Luminous crafting table, we need ourselves a linking tool. A linking tool requires a leather-wrapped stick, any type of rock crystal, an aquamarine, and 2 brass rods. Okay, I'm going to leave that stuff sort itself out. And if we come back over here now, and if we look in here now, and wait, yeah, put these back in here. I need to grab myself out some brass. So brass plates. I don't have any rods, so give me out 4 plates and a hammer. So just a hammer to make the rods. I'm going to need myself a rock crystal. Do I have one? Yes, I do. Take out all this now. And an aquamarine, so AQ. There we go, aquamarine. And now I just need the leather wrapped stick. This requires ancient wood though. Ancient wood requires an ancient sapling, which has to be crafted in a ritual of the forest. That means that we need ourselves a palm sapling, a glitter kelp, veiled mushroom, serene blossom, emmer seeds, gold leaf, and a date. Now I believe I have nearly everything. I need myself out a date, which I luckily have, and I think I found those while exploring in the tomb. I need an emmer seed, which I somehow have. I don't know where I actually got them, but an emmer seed and a gold leaf. So 1 gold leaf, and give me out a stack of gold powder to be able to draw the ritual circle again. Okay, and now I need to go to the Undergarden and to your tomb to get myself the glimmer kelp. Or the glitter kelp and the palm sapling. So into the Undergarden. And it turns out all of this stuff in the water here is the glitter kelp. So I could just like grab one and probably, actually, if this stuff grows like regular kelp, I could probably just add it to my kelp farm. Is there any other good use for this thing other than making ourselves the rituals? Oh, okay. So it looks like it's needed for making these reagents. Illumination powder. Okay, you do need it for illumination power. So, yeah, I think it might be a good idea to set this up in our kelp farm. Let me go add it over there quickly, just 1 or 2 of them. This guy is overflowing, so I might actually need to add myself a drawer soon. But if I just, like, remove 2 of them here and plant these 2 instead and just let that grow, that should be fine. Just get rid of this kelp. The only thing about having this magnet now on is the fact that it's just going to keep picking up stuff even though I throw it away. So that could get kind of annoying. So 1 glitter kelp, and now we need to go back to the tomb and grab ourselves a palm sapling. So this palm tree right here should give us what we need. Perfect. And go back through. Portal? These guys are coming. Portal, please work. Oh, there we go. I don't know why the portal just doesn't work sometimes. Like, does it have a cooldown between traveling? Maybe. Anyway, we should have everything now. The only thing I need now is the serene sapling. So, emerald. I need to buy one because I don't have one. Give me out 2 because I want to plant 1 so I can just make infinite saplings of it. And give me out some bone meal. Give me out a couple bone blocks because I don't really have that much bone meal left. So do that. And let me quickly sleep. There we go. And yes, go here now to our market. Go in here. Serene, sapling, buy me 2 of them. And come back over here now and plant one. So I'll just plant it like right here for now. Bone meal it. Boom. Done. And over here now, we need to do our ritual. So each one of these items, so the emmer seeds, the date, the glitter kelp, the palm sapling, the gold leaf, and now just draw out our gold powder circle. And now just put the sapling in the middle. I believe that's everything. There's only like 6 ingredients. Or 5 ingredients? How many ingredients are there? 6. Oh, a veiled mushroom. I forgot about that mushroom. I think I have one or two. I might have found one when I was out exploring Neon Garden the first time. Mushroom. Do I? I do. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to set up like a farm for these mushrooms, or a farm for every mushroom, because I feel like I'm going to need every item in the game. So I probably need a farm for everything. Oh, the seeds were there. Right, put the sapling in the middle, grow it quickly, and this should make us our ancient saplings. There we go. Now, this will replenish the mana in the area that gets used up. So if we plant it right here, give or say, oh, okay. That actually looks really, really nice. I'm really liking that pinky purple kind of color. It looks like maroon. No, it's more of a pinky maroon. I don't know what color this is, but I really do like it. Now, another tree, we're going to have to plant probably right here and chop it down. Oh, wow. Maybe I won't chop it down. Maybe I'll just rob like 2 logs off it here. Ooh, actually, maybe I'll leave those 2 here and just take 2 off the roots that were sticking out. Yeah, I'm going to need more dirt to fix that later, but for now, it's fine. So 3 ancient bark should be probably more than enough than we'll ever need for the time being. Later on, we might need to set up more tree farms of it. But anyway, to make it into sticks, you need to turn it into planks and then combine it in there to make sticks. Now I need myself a knife because I don't think I have any leather strips left. So leather then, give me out like 4 pieces of leather. That should make me about 12 pieces. Just put this in my offhand to be quicker. Yeah, there we go. So this plus this makes a leather wrapped stick. Combine this in here. Wait, hang on. I need to make my plates first. No, stop. There we go. Clicking all the wrong items. Okay. Take it slow and you'll be able to do it. There we go. Linking tool. Put all this stuff away. We don't need it. No, give me back at that Godshard. Yeah, of course. That's the one that made the system, not the other 2 stuff. Okay, there we go. Now, give me out like a block or 2 of dirt or something. Actually, I have my dank here. It'll work. Because I need to get rid of the water that's on top of the altar over here. So to do that, I'm going to have to break the stuff and put it down. Because also, those pillars can become waterlogged. So that ain't going to really get rid of the water. So just build this up to get rid of the water. Bear in mind it'll... That, I forgot, that actually counted as a marble stone. Luckily enough, it didn't destroy too much. So I should be able to just replace most of the marble here. Okay, somehow a few blocks of marble short. Probably because I filled up all of the holes here with the marble. But yeah, I did not mean to break that. I didn't realize... I forgot this is actually just a stone that we found. And it's also... I don't know how to explain it, but... it matches with the data needed to mine any type of stone with the vein mine, so it's kind of weird. But anyway, we should be able to break a hole through the ceiling here, which should activate this collector crystal now. And once we put down the Godforge block here, it doesn't automatically connect, does it? No, it doesn't. So I need to link it to that, and you let go of the tool, and it will stop linking. But there we go, Luminous crafting table. And I'm not going to break it just yet because I would actually like to keep the collector crystal here with it. We've also got a few chests around here with some cows. Okay. Over here then we've got more aquamarines, bones, and in here we got constellation paper with absolutely nothing on it. Ooh, a rabbit. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of it then. Let me just throw all this stuff in here for the time being. Now, star metal. How does this be made? Ferment. Do I have any ferment left over? Because if I can grab myself some ferment, I think we might be able to get ourselves some star metal made now today as well. Or at least just set up an automated system for it. I don't really have a block breaker with like a ore dictionary or like a filter. But if I just grab myself some ferment, is it FI or... yeah, FI. Ferment 94, give me out like 20 of it. I'm going to have to automate more of this stuff to be made. Goddamn expensive though to make, which is kind of annoying. But there's not much else I can do. This is the way it has to be made. So yeah, there has to be an easy way of being able to make this stuff, but whatever. Let me back out the linking tool. We come down here now. And if I just like say surround this altar with that now and just get the linking tool and link each one and then give it a couple of seconds, it should turn into star metal ore. And then with this, can we crush it down? How's the best way to get as much out of it as possible? Can we like 2 times it? Okay, we can crush it in a pulverizer for 2, which is good. And starlight infusion gives us 3. Apparently melting it down in the foundry gives you 1 ingot, 6 nuggets, and 100 millibuckets of liquid starlight. Did I forget to link you? I did. Okay. How long does it actually take entirely? In about 5 seconds already. Okay, it's already been about 20 seconds and it hasn't changed yet, so... oh, no, there it is. So it's roughly maybe about 25 seconds to do it. But then remove all that, and then we just add ourselves another set, and off it goes. And you know what? We could probably add like more back here then as well, and just fill this whole room with it. Yeah. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. It's so good. Anyway, now with this, we can go over and pulverize it, and I don't know what else can we do with star metal. I don't actually know. I probably need to move this thing closer over there now, or add another ritual brazier with flight to be able to fly over at our Astral Sorcery. But anyway, we can chuck this guy in here, pulverize it up. You are still set turned off. No, you are auto eject on, so you should smelt it. So star metal ore can be used to make ourselves a crystalline extractor from nature's starlight. Don't know what that is. Use it to melt down, make yourself a star metal cutting tool, make it into a starlight infuser, the containment chalice, crush it down like that. Oh, you need it to make yourself celestial mycelial filaments. Okay, that requires 6 mana pools of... oh my god. Yikes, when we get into Botania, we're going to need a huge mana storage system. Like, I mean, we're going to need like 20 mana pools full all the time. There has to be an easy way of automating mana. Like, there's no way we can just have like so many mana pools just sticking around. Yikes. Is there anything else it's kind of good for? What's the Tinker's modifier? Auto smelt? Nah. So, what good does it do in liquid form? Anything useful in here? Apart from it being a block heat thing from Enigmatica? Nothing else. Okay. So it's mainly just more Astral Sorcery stuff and a little bit of Botania. Stardust. Why isn't this being cooked? How do I cook it into the ingot? Don't tell me you can't make it into the ingot from it being crushed. Oh my god, you can't even turn it back into the ingot after it's been crushed. Oh. Can I melt down the dust in... nope. This starlight dust is permanently a dust. I did not notice that, but lucky enough, it will not go to waste because I will need it later on for doing Niotic Crystals from Power, making ourselves enchanted petals and a load of other things. Even look, here's a Celestial Collector Crystal. So yeah, it won't go to waste, but I just didn't realize you couldn't smelt it from the dust back into the ingot. How are we doing on our God Forged? They are all done. Look at how many crystals we have. It is beautiful. We'll combine all these, crush them all down, and get smelting again one more time. And then we'll probably call it there. Go over and check on our bees. And also, before I forget, I keep forgetting at the end of every episode, I need to claim all the quest rewards I have. I have so many to claim right now. Let's just crush all this down and we'll claim them all. Check on our brute zombie and see if he's still angry with me. Boom, more of these guys and chuck them all in here. For now, we'll just stick all the shards back in. And yeah, that should be good. So the brute zombie, I'm sure he's going to be angry again. I really don't think that potion of calming is a permanent thing. Oh no, he's still fine. Is it because he's still calming? Does the calming potion not go away while he's in there? He's still going, so maybe he is fine? How much comb has he produced? 18. That's not bad. 18 brute zombie comb. And it's a 5% chance for a zombie heart, which is need for like a caged heart, which requires a mossy tooth, which you get from killing Swampjaw. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. So we will need it now later on to make ourselves a rune of Helheim. We need ourselves to probably breed bees. We probably need it for Essence of Death and Wicked Altar for glass hands. Don't know what this is. But yeah, so the bee is fine and all our Godshards are going and we got ourselves a Luminous crafting table and Starlight infusion going. So I think that's pretty successful. Right, let's claim all these rewards before I forget. So empty inventory. I might just put everything away and let's see what stuff we get. I'm just going to click the button up here because there's so many rewards. I'm not going to go through them all. Boom. What do we get? Extraction upgrades, engineer goggles, market, stardust, magma blocks, wrenches, tons of experience, honey bottles, super glue, honeycombs, honey blocks, other stone, some things from create, see some signs, more ancient logs, some epic Oreos. Okay, not bad stuff there. Let's put all this stuff in the system and read it then, or pick up what's on the floor and check it out. Okay, what's this stuff floating right here? Oh, refined Radiance. Okay. I think I actually do need that. This is needed to make ourselves the next Starlight crafting altar. Okay. Eye of Shulker. Chromatic compound. Why has it got like a certain level? Okay. Mending. Mana regen. Different casings. High flux. Coils. Ooh, marvelous clay. I don't have to craft it. Now I can upgrade my dank to a tier 3 dank. Oh, that's going to be so good. At least then I'll be able to go mining and pick up way more items. And then we got ourselves some hardened glass, machine frames, precision mechanisms, powered latches, some flasks of haste, sleight of hand aquafinity, mana regen, pasta with mutton chops. Ooh, they sound nice. And plate of glazed honey ham. Cool. So we got ourselves quite a bit of stuff there. Nothing too useful, but it's also not a bad amount of stuff. Did any stuff get thrown in my bag here? Glowstone bees and zombies. Yeah, there's still the one bee I want to get from the villagers, which is the obsidian bee. So I'm probably going to have to go get him now as well soon. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So I'm going to end it there. Hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Hope to see you on the next episode. So without further ado, goodbye.